Let's go. First shot as well. What's up, troopers? My name is Neon and welcome to a brand new video. The Battlefield 6 beta has ended just right now, but it will be coming back in the next couple of days. We have already had our first weekend, and honestly guys, I put nearly 40 hours into this game. Actually, I haven't put nearly 40 hours, I put way over that. The sleep schedule has been absolutely cooked, that's for sure, but I've been having so much fun with this game. And as this beta has ended, I wanted to truly give you guys my honest review about this game itself, as I put in the plenty of hours of it now, because I always keep getting the same question: Neon, is Battlefield back? And I keep saying to everyone, I'm not going to say anything like that just yet, because I really want to see how this game truly performs. But as I have played it a lot now, I thought this would be a perfect time to talk about it. So we're going to be talking about the negatives and the positive with this game, and I'm going to be kind of mixing everything all between. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is the cheaters. Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it, troopers, that you are going to be having cheaters when it comes to Battlefield. Honestly, you have cheaters for pretty much every game, especially free-to-play games. They are extremely crazy. But Battlefield said they have banned over 330,000 cheaters, was crazy. And at this point, they probably have banned nearly 500,000 people now. 500,000 people have probably been banned for cheating on this game. You know how crazy that is? This game is completely free for its beta, and yet these people probably spent hundreds of dollars to cheat on a game, because it is pretty obvious that they have spent a lot of money because it's this early of a stage of cheating. It is really disappointing. It really just shows how low the skill gap is when you got that many people doing it. But just keep reporting them, guys. We got to get every single cheater banned. The performance on this game, I am a guy who's on console. I really tried to avoid playing this game on PC, as I really had issues when it came to 2042. My self experience can be completely different to others because I'm streaming on a single PC. I'm not fortunate enough to have two PCs when it comes to PC gaming, so I have to do everything on one. If you guys already know how PC performance already goes, if you are using OBS and you're using your NVIDIA encoder, well, you are already using VRAM. For me, I'm on a 3080 Ti of a 12GB VRAM, but when I'm streaming through OBS, I'm already using about half of that. And with Battlefield, it's extremely notorious when it comes to its high CPU. So I really tried to avoid it, and I just stayed on console. But my console experience has been absolutely amazing, because this is finally a true experience of a new generation game, because it isn't available on old gen anymore. It's just nice that the new generation can finally get a proper experience, because when it came to old gen, everything was a lot more dumbed down. It will also impact the new generation consoles too. It's kind of crazy, as I've already owned a PlayStation 5 for nearly 5 years, yet this is my first new generation game to play. Console experience is absolutely amazing. I've been having a lot of fun, but on the PC side, it's like a hit and miss. Some people are having good performance, but then a lot of people are not. But honestly, looking at this game and how it plays and how it performs, you can imagine how stressed it could be on a PC. But troopers, let me know in the comment section if you are on PC, how's the performance for you? Has it been going great, or has it been going really bad? And if you guys have any tips, then please let me know in the comment section below to see if anyone else can change some certain settings to get better performance. Some of the biggest topic when it comes to this game is the TDK and the time to death. This Battlefield is probably one of the highest TDK games I have played in a really long time. It actually did remind me a little bit like how Battlefield 5 changed it, because that game changed their TDK like 7 times, I swear. They couldn't make their mind up. But at one point they had the TDK where it was extremely high. Of course, it didn't last long because Battlefield 5 just didn't work for it. But with this game, honestly, I feel like the TDK is kind of close. It's like they're almost on the money, but also not. I actually don't mind having a high TDK, but I also feel like they could probably slow it down just slightly. I think the biggest issue when it comes to the TDK stuff right now is because so many people are playing this game, and it's obviously causing a lot of server stress. And because of that, when you are going through a lot of server issues, the hit reg can be an issue and other things too. And because of that, that can also change the TDK and the entire feel of it. I think that's definitely something we probably have to wait until the launch of the game to truly see how this game's going to work out with TDK. I do feel pretty comfortable how it is right now, but it definitely does need some minor changes to balance everything out and make it perfect for every weapon and a good experience for all. When it comes to the game modes, there's been a couple of game modes you can play. A lot of people prefer Breakthrough, some people play King of the Hill, some people like Domination, but for me, it's all about the Conquest. The Conquest mode is literally a dream come true for me because I'm having this whole feel of going around capturing a bunch of flags, but also having aggressive gunfights at the same time with multiple locations. It's really cool, and honestly it feels like I played 2042 for so much that I've forgotten how Battlefield truly works, because it's nothing more better than going from one flag to another and still having aggressive gunfights for the entire time. On 2042 I'll be having a couple of gunfights and then I have to run a mile to the next location with absolutely nothing happening. I feel like Conquest is probably the best mode to play on this game. It literally makes it feel like Battlefield 3 all over again, and the mode how it is right now and how it plays, it's exactly what I wanted it to be. I've never been any more happy than I am now on the way how Conquest plays. It's like the dream come true. But there is certain things they do need to work on, and one thing I would say is the spawns. They definitely need to work on spawns, because if you get them in a spawn trap, as you can, then they're basically in a spawn trap. And I think the best way to do that is probably switch out the spawns, maybe get them spawning behind, so they ain't gonna sit there and get absolutely dominated for the whole game. The sweet spot is in this game. I believe the sweet spot mechanic is up to 70 meters. I'm not the greatest sniper in the world, so I feel like a lot of you troopers could probably let me know in the comment section below how sniping is working out for you. I do like sniping. It is really off-putting because I don't feel like the snipers have any bullet drop at all. And for a Battlefield player, it's really off-putting because I'm like aiming high and then nothing's happening. Yet I will shoot someone like dead onto the head and I'll kill them from like 300 meters. I definitely would love to see some sniper bullet drop that add more of that satisfying feel to sniping, and also bring a bit more of a challenge to the snipers themselves. In this game, I think there is only two metas when it comes to weapon wise. It's the shotgun and the M4A1. The M4A1 is basically just a no recoil weapon with extremely high rate of fire of 900, but the weapon is also a blast too, but it's pretty obvious that that weapon's going to get nerfed. I think in the assault side, having a shotgun, well, that is pretty overpowered itself, but I do love it when you shoot someone and they kind of ragdoll backwards. It makes the shotgun feel extremely powerful, but I do feel like they are going to get nerfed. But talking about assault class, if you guys haven't realized that you don't get as much bullets when it comes to the assault side, and it makes me scratch my head because I go with support, engineer and recon, and I can get like 3 times the amount of bullets than I can with assault class, even though I'm using an assault weapon. It definitely doesn't make any sense, and I kind of scratch my head with that because I love to use the assault class, yet I'm always running out of bullets. I feel like my go-to class is definitely the engineer, and honestly I could probably see myself using the engineer for the entire cycle of this game, because you're playing Conquest, it's just working out all the time, because you can have them aggressive gunfights and then a vehicle comes along. Perfect, I'm an engineer, let me do the job. The movement in this game, I think the movement is pretty solid. This was something what I did give feedback when it came to Battlefield Labs. I do feel like the movement is clunky at time to time, but I do feel like once they actually tweak with that and make it smoother, I think the movement itself is going to be absolutely perfect. Yes, you can dive, you can slide and do all of that cool stuff, but it isn't something like Call of Duty. If you see an enemy and you actually do one of them jump shots while you're shooting an ADS in, your weapon has like a bit of a jump, and it's way more harder to control that gun itself. So it definitely does seem like the more movement you do in this game, the more punished you get. It's kind of a mix of both. I feel like using the movement is kind of like a skillful thing, but then if you do it too much, you can probably get punished in certain gunfights. So make sure you do your movement wisely. The biggest question what everyone's been asking me is Battlefield back? Well, this is my answer for you guys. What do you think? Is Battlefield back? I think over the years of playing Battlefield, especially when it came to Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 and even 2042, it honestly just made me kind of forget how Battlefield truly was. Because this game, Battlefield 6, it has made it feel like the old school Battlefields of 4 and 5. And a little bit of feeling of Hardline. Most people have been telling me that too. Do you feel like this game reminds you like Hardline? Of course this game is brand new, so I am going to be in that honeymoon stage of enjoying it nevertheless. But I do truly feel like Battlefield is back. My only concern is if they can actually keep up with this momentum, what happens with their seasons. I'm hoping they will definitely release more than one map. I think the overall positive feedback with this game, even with all the bugs and glitches, have been extremely well received. I put out a vote poll asking people and telling them what they think about it, and most people were saying this game is absolutely perfect. There was no one who was saying this game was bad. I think for waiting for at least 9 years of a true Battlefield, I think it's here, guys. I've been having so much fun with this game, and I truly just can't wait for this game to come out. It really is a true Battlefield. So yeah, they're my thoughts, guys. That's everything what I feel like with the game. If there's anything you feel like I should have talked about, then let me know in the comment section below. But I appreciate you listening to me talk. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new, and I'll see you on the Battlefield.